Generic greetings and welcome to Learn to Fly 3. Today's beverage is a quite interesting cranberry and lime juice drink. It's not a brand I've had before. It's extremely acidic, extremely citrusy, but still quite a tasty beverage indeed. So the other day I was browsing YouTube and for whatever reason the algorithm decided, hey, here's loads of videos on a game you've never played before. It's the third in the series. It's pretty much a mid-2000s Flash game and enjoy. And I thought, okay, well, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And I watched a couple of videos and thought, you know what, it might be all of those things, but I'm going to give it a go. It is on Steam. I downloaded it, I played it, and before I knew it, it was an hour later, and I thought, you know what, it is quite a fun game, and I'm going to make a video of it because why not? This came out on Steam in 2016, so as of the time of recording, about 5 years old. I don't know, it feels like it probably was on, say, like, Flash game websites for quite a number of years before that, so yeah, either way, take it with a pinch of salt. It's free to download, free to play. I think you can go to this black market thing here and I think you can purchase some stuff with real cash, but I actually don't know because there's 50 fish. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. That's beside the point. Links in the description for the game on Steam. You can download it and try it. Let's go ahead and play some of this thing. So over to play here, and we're going to go to new game. We've got story mode, payload mode, and classic mode, and there's another one there as well. We're going to do story mode. Earn money and get better upgrades to prove that penguins can make it to space. So we'll select that, and it says select a game goal, and you've got 200,000, which is the default. Is this this might be the height that you have to get. We're just going to go for default, why not? And then we go to apparently penguin NASA. I don't know why penguins, but there you are. So we're doing some testing here. We've got the Extreme Testing Initiative on the go. So penguins writing stuff down on a clipboard, flinging a ball up and down, a bit of training there. Obviously pointing out where we need to go, which is the moon. The reasons why, I don't know, but maybe the acting itself is worthy of attention. There's a looks like a basketball hang up there, and they're trying to get there with a trampoline, and that is hopefully a penguin analog, that sack there. Yeah, it seems to be, and apparently they're using TNT to launch it into low Earth orbit, although it looks like perhaps they... No, it didn't actually make it. And yeah, we've got this person here who is mixing some chemicals, or some just liquids that are coloured, who knows, and apparently they're smelling it as well. We've got some other documents just dropped down here and looking over, and it says like flying but up. Okay, and good God, realization has dawned apparently. So gonna kick the door off the hinges, yeah, and then we've got this guy charging off to do some flight. So there you are. So this is where we have to start to build our not just our rocket, but also the launcher as well. You've got things like bonuses and shops, and you can change the HUD and customize stuff. We're just going to be focusing on just getting launched here. So in terms of launcher, at the moment we've got a coil and, well, nothing. So the coil there is 10 generic units of currency. We only have 20. I should point out, by the way, that yes, this, as far as I'm aware, this is an old Flash game, and it is dated and blah blah blah. It is in the proper aspect ratio, but it also is for some reason a very, very low frame rate. I'm running this at full render quality. If you run it on the default, it looks very, very low res, but there you are. Normally I prefer frame rate over fidelity, but in this case we're going the other way. Anyway, so we have a coil. We need to have a, well, what's this, our body. I guess we're going to not have anything there, so we're just going to be sitting on a coil. And then we've also got our different stages. We've got stages and boosters. We can have a balloon, which gives us some power, so we're going to have that. And you can also level these up as well, so I can spend 5, for example, to increase the power and the fuel on that one. So there we go. Right, so that is fine, and we are out of money. So let's go to ready and let's see what this is like. So we've got no data at the moment, but we're going to say take off, and then here's our here's our penguin, and we can turn them left and right, and there you are. On the right hand side shows us our velocity, the drag, as well as our height, and then flight time on the top right, which was only 3.7 seconds, but that is day 1. We gained the best altitude, 29 generic units of currency, air time is nothing, max speed is we got 3, and bonus earnings for 36 generic units of currency is what we've got there. So let's upgrade ourselves to, we've got a trash can or a crate. I'm going to get a crate because why not, and then we're going to get another balloon and then level that balloon up, and that's it. So let's go to ready and we'll try this one again. You've got different boosters here, specials, but I think those have to be gained from different currency. And oh, there we are, we're in the box. So launches us, and there you go. Oh, frame rate's dropped for some reason there, but there we are. And oh, second stage is activated, so the balloons work there, and apparently 2 balloons with a penguin in a box. We managed to get about a double in height, I think it was about, right? Yeah, so best altitude, best airtime, max speed, etc. 73 generic units of currency. So it's about leveling up. I'm going to level up our... Oh, actually, let's give it some boosters. Fins. What do fins do? Our bonus top speed and control. We've also got a spin booster. I'm going to go with fins. We'll put some fins on that. And we're going to upgrade our coil. And that'll give initial boost there. And, oh, you can see it's actually changed in terms of its appearance there. So take off. And we've got some proper fins now. And that gives us better control for left and right. And as we are flying here, you can see the wind's changing as well. So we have to sort of go with the wind to get the most bang for our buck. And, oh, it doesn't actually look like we reach very far. Mainly because the fins are heavy. So, yeah, actually, no, we did reach higher altitude, but the speed wasn't great because we put more weight onto this thing. So I'm going to, I mean, if I level up the box, what does it do? Oh, it increases the top speed if we upgrade the box, and we go to a plastic crate. I've got you there. Now we'll go for another stage on that one, and then let's do another takeoff. So this time we got a crate and a slightly bigger balloon there as well, slightly extended. Oh, there's a kite as well. You get different things flying through the air at different altitudes. So you've got like kites and hang gliders, and as you go further up, you will encounter... Was that a... I think that was just a meme dog just went past there. Yeah, we've got things like helicopters and blimps and all sorts, but that's the next best there, so that's pretty good. So let's continue leveling up our... I was going to say spaceship, but that's not really the right term there. That's double coil we've gone for there, so we'll ready that one up, and then we'll take off. So double spring, and oh yeah, that's much better. So we already reached a 4K based on that bit there as well, and this stage is lighting. It's automatic staging as well, and there's a cloud over on the left judging us. 9.7 seconds for our flight time on that one, so a little bit better. So let's see, that is, yeah, all okay. Best for altitude, time, and bonus earnings. I think instead of the coil, we are going to sell it, and we've got things like a slingshot, a tilt cannon, and a grenade. I'm going to go for a tilt cannon because why not? And then we'll upgrade this, and there we go. Let's just try that. It's very much got that Kerbal feel, you know, where it's just silly. Use left and right to keep the cannon upright. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. So I just managed to get it about the right direction. Each different like launch system and stuff has its own little controls and such. So there you are, and we managed to get good altitude, good airtime, and max speed wasn't great. But that was the cannon. I tell you what, I'm going to upgrade this cannon to not the max level, but soon we're going to start upgrading these. What about selling these balloons? What can we get? We get fireworks and rockets. Well, let's go for rockets. Let's try that. Can I sell that and get another rocket? I cannot. I'm just not going to sell it then. And we'll level up our crate as well because... Oh, that'll also give us... On the next level, I think it gives us another booster. Right, over to ready and take off. And just trying to keep this vertical as much as possible. You can see the penguins lighting that. And... There we go. That's good. And rocket is our first stage, which is pretty good. And then we head over to the balloon, which pretty much has... almost no thrust. It's taking us to I think 8 thrust, and oh, down we go. All right, so let's see what that is. 11.3 seconds flight time. That should be the highest. Yeah, and altitude, airtime, and bonus. And we have apparently a achievement. Cool. I'm gonna change this to a rocket. I'm gonna change it to the balloon to a rocket, should I say? And then keep upgrading the cannon. Have a blast apparently for the tilt cannon. And create level 4. We can get to level 5, which gives us a booster. And we can't afford anything, so over to fly. And you can see our altitude best so far is 11.48k. And oh, the cannon's changed a bit. Just keeping that upright. And send it. There we go. So wooden crate this time. A lot more structurally integral than the other one. We've got to... Already we've smashed our record. Over 12k now. Hopefully it'll get to a 13 now that the second stage has lit. And no, we've passed 14. Nearly 14.5k. Good flight time. Obviously, it doesn't tell us what happens when we come down. this could be a different penguin every time. That's quite morbid. Let's go ahead and get our cannon. Actually, no, let's go ahead and get a booster. What have we got? We got a mini helpers. And a repeller. Dodges, fins, spin booster, pressurized gas, auxiliary rocket. I don't like the idea of these mini helpers. Are they just penguins with rockets on the back? Do they? Okay, let's try them. There might be like second stages. How much is it to upgrade these? 75. I've only got 92 and I don't want to upgrade just the one. So let's take this off and let's see what happens here. So use left and right and launch. Yes, that is actually mini helpers and they are they are helping. So do they deploy? Yeah, they deploy and oh, they disappear. Actually, what technically happened was one of them hit an aeroplane by the look of it. But yeah, okay, fine. That's oh, is that Flappy Bird? That's Flappy Bird. And there's a happy cloud and a seagull. Right, so those helpers seem to work out. Oh, we have daily interest as well. One. Well, I've got one daily interest. We can use our... where is it? Bonus shop here. Yeah, we can use our BPs here to upgrade these things. And these carry on, I think, throughout the time you play. So, every day passing by will reward you with free bonus points. Increase the thrust of stages. Money. Interest. Improved fuel. Wind strength. Oh, there's one actually that I really wanted. It was traffic control. Reduce the number of obstacles flying above our zone. 1, 2, 3. Don't really want to deal with those, quite frankly. Reduce the effect of air drag. Extra booster fuel. Why not? And there we go. Okay, back to shop. So we know that these seem to work out. I'm going to go with increasing our 1, 2 rockets. 1, 2. And fins we can level up as well, which wind multiplier. Yeah, this just aids us in control. So I'm hoping for an 18k on this one. If we break 20k, that'd be brilliant. So there we go. Our mini helpers I don't activate, by the way. They just go, and then there we go. The booster separates. We've just passed 17, coming up to 18. Oh yeah, we're going to get to 25, I think. There's 19. Oh, maybe 25's a bit too far. No, we might get it. And yes, just past 25. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all right. I like where the music changes well the faster you go. So altitude reached. Absolutely banging. There we go. Altitude reached 400. Airtime, all of its max. 710 generic units of currency. Continue on with leveling up. I think we'll upgrade our mini helpers. And that should do it. Next stage, takeoff. I'm tempted just to launch it into the ground, but what's the point? We know what's going to happen. It's not as if it's like for science. Well, we know what's going to happen. I'm going to launch 3 penguins into the ground, almost certainly to their deaths. And I'm going with the wind here. Oh, there's a second stage. I don't like that. Well, sorry, I do like that you have this delay between the different stages, and I know some of the control things you can put on will be able to help with that. So you can activate them at different times. That was just over 25.5k, so not ideal, not great, not terrible. Probably a 3.6. And yeah, good speed, got a bit of interest. I think we need to change these mini helpers. I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to go for bug drive. Okay, I'm going to go with multi-rockets, actually. Go for multi-rockets and get that tilt cannon leveled up. What else can we have, actually? So we've got a tilt cannon, grenades, Russian roulette. That's a revolver, and then explosives and a powder cannon. Let's go with the powder cannon. Lock and load. Put a little too much and... Oh, okay. So we might have a bit of a problem when it comes to loading. So hold down any button to add powder to the cannon. Careful not to fall in. Right. Oh, I see. Right, so you want it in the green. I think I did manage to get it in the green there. These rockets, you just press forward and it activates the little rockets on the sides, and they have a bit of a burn, and then they stop. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to make sure that we keep them activated. There we go, between the stages of the burn, so that's pretty good. Don't know how well we'll do here. I don't think we're going to actually reach our previous... No, target. We didn't. So this thing I've used just wasn't very good. I didn't pour enough stuff in, I don't think. So, airtime was good, but that's about it. So I need to upgrade the powder cannon. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. Alien bait. A nuclear reactor. And slingshot. See, we've already skipped over a couple of them. Grenade. Throwing grenades at our feet. I mean, why didn't we figure out this sooner? Let's try that. Let's just... The fun's in finding out, certainly. And press any button, ready the grenade, and press again to throw it. Right. Ah, so you want it in the green, I see. Right, that's fine, yeah. And already we're up to 19k. Okay, this is going to be a good run. I'm feeling 30k off this, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to get easily 30,000 off this. Remember, the objective is 200,000. We might hit 35 if we're lucky. No, just hit a bird there. Just over 34. Right, that was good. Lots of money. Getting that upgraded. Get that upgraded. And next launch. So there you go. Great. Boom. Oh, actually, I think we hit a kite on the way up there. Oh, we got to 27k before anything else. I think we'll. Are we gonna bust 40k on this one? Let's go for 38. I'm gonna gamble on 38. Considering we have to keep these stages working, you see. 41. No, we have passed it. Can these stages keep us going? Wow. Almost got... Is that the penguin from a different launch? We almost got 43k. Pretty good. 1,251. Best altitude, best airtime, bonus earnings, pretty good. Right. I'm going to upgrade the rockets. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Ah, can't get another one. What else do we have? A pulse jet. Oh, I do like pulse jets. Let's go for a pulse jet. See what it's like. So this is on the... What stage is that? That's the second stage. So, and... Fling. Great. Nice little mini game there. And launch it. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. So I hit multiple things and just span around. But to be fair, that has taken us up to nearly 30k. I have no idea what this pulse jet is going to be like, by the way, because it is a lower level one as well. I haven't upgraded it. So let's see. And there's the pulse jet. It lasts quite a long time. I'll give it that. Yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna get to 48k, I think. Yeah, 49. Yeah, good. Okay, pulse jet works, and it's all about just upgrading, putting these different ones on. But I do find it quite Moorish. Do I want to get rid of this? And what's the difference between these two? Penguin engineers at its finest. It's almost double the weight. You know what? It's just not as good, but it's got more upgrade levels. What else do we have? A sonic burst. Right. And an RPG and a banshee. Oh, and a shuttle reactor. So it looks like some of them are, you know, more reasonable than others. I'm gonna get that rocket to max level. And you know what? I think we should probably upgrade our crate. What else have we got? We got trash can, crate, hedgehog, ejector seat, and rocket kit, and pixels, a jet, the bullet. Ooh, that sounds like a decent... Because we're just... Yeah, we are actually basically shooting a grenade and a bullet together. What about the ejector seat, though? I don't know how it... Oh, hedgehog suit's money. Right, okay. Ejection force. And a rocket kit. I'm going to go with rocket. Never used this one before. Let's... Oh, hang on. Ah. No. Because the rocket kit has... No, is that right? Yeah, so the crate has 2 stage slots and 1 booster slot. Whereas the rocket kit has just rocket power. So it doesn't have the right slots. Okay, I'm going to have to go with the pixels then. Because that'll give us, yeah, that'll give us enough for both. There we go. Let's just upgrade that. And I have no idea how this is going to work. Pixels. Oh my good grief. Press any button to launch the grenade. And there we go. That's a great grenade. And I don't like that pixel already. I'm going to change that. I don't like it. We are flying through though. Already at 35k. And this is only the rocket. And then we go for the pulse jet. I'm just trying to activate these stages just so... Yeah, not too bad. And now we're on a pulse jet. Alright, we're already past 50. The stages are out, and you can see that, sadly, well, the wind's pushing us over. Could probably go with it. Give us a bit of a bonus. Sadly, we managed to only get to 57. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that pixel thing. Doesn't do anything for me. Let's change that out. I mean, statistically, it's good. Across the board, it's really good. But I'm going to change that. So sell it. And we want to have... Should we go with the jet? No. Sell. The bullet. Oh, it doesn't have any boost slots, though. An escape pod. And then you've got your spacecraft. What's it about the ejector seat? If we upgrade it to max, we can still use these. Oh, and we have another stage. Right. Let's go ahead then and upgrade that. And leave the pulse jet. You can change the order of the stages. So we want the rubbish rocket, then the good rocket, then the pulse jet. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. This is a big change though. So let's see. Oh, that was bad. It's launched over there. For some reason, it didn't move the little angle thing. So I didn't really know what the deal was. Even that poor rocket there kept us going. We're in the red, or already we're in the red. With our velocity. So, in terms of just launching quickly, we didn't get up to the 30 odd K that we did previously. With the explosion, because it was a bit of a user error rather than anything else. But because of our extra booster, we might get a better airtime. We're still going to break... Whoa! Okay. We still broke 50k because at the end it launched us up. Interesting. So best airtime, best speed, best bonus earnings. Yes, so the ejector seat, it boosted, it flung us out of it, which is totally understandable. Right, let's go ahead and get a max level rocket, double rocket to max level. Go for another booster there, and I do want to get the grenade to top level. Take off. I want to try and beat 100k. That's a good grenade. Didn't look good, but it was. Already getting hit. That's brought us up to 30k. This is our first stage that's going. And we're already to 40k. Activating our boosters just so it covers that lull between the first and second stage firing. That's what I'm using these boosters for. Oh, this feels good. This feels like a 70k run, this. Don't know if that is the case, but I've activated the boosters too early. We're going to have, we've had a cut off there. But we're now onto these things. So we're going to easily beat 70k. We might hit an 80 with our ejecting, with the ejection. Here we go. 75, 76, 77, 78. Launch, and no! Just hitting that paraglider who's at 80,000 feet without any breathing equipment. I mean, we could judge them, but to be fair, we're a penguin trying to go into space, so it's, you know, we're not going to knock it too much. That gives us loads of money. So 1, 2, and that pulse jet needs to be leveled up. 1, 2, that's us. Fins. Yeah, why not? Why not? I think with a good launch here, I think we'll get 90k off this. Feels good. All right, so we got to 38 before we even activated the our boosters. Actually, no, I think the booster was going, but we got a good height. So just waiting for this stage. So yeah, activate the boosters just between the stages. Yep, that keeps our thrust up, which is good. Bit of wind, but drag's okay. It is quite a streamlined vessel. Just gonna go with the wind there. And ready. Activate boosters between the stages. Keep us up. Yeah, that's good. And now we're on the pulse jets. Oh, easily gonna smash 80k. Easily. This might even be a, dare I say, 100,000? No, 95. 95 it feels like. There's the helicopters. Coming to 92. And then it... Oh! Right. It would have been 95 if I didn't full send into the bottom of a helicopter. Alright. Maxed out the grenades. Yes. Pulse jet. 1, 2. Come on. Can we get 100k? Oh, not great. And the grey looks different as well. Wow, that was good. Sadly, didn't get as far as before. We got to 38 on the other one. One of my favourite launch systems is the nuclear reactor, simply because of the little animations that you get before it. So sometimes it's someone spilling coffee on a keyboard that makes it go up. Sometimes they just fling you like a uranium rod in it, and other times there's just a little penguin on a toilet. And yeah, you gotta leave the rest to your imagination on that one. So activate the booster between the stages. We're not even gonna. Well, we'll get 90k off this, I would assume. So there you are. I mean, don't underestimate the power of these. Oh, just clipped that. Don't underestimate the power of these rockets. Yeah, we'll get 90k off it. I mean, if we get a good boost, we might make 100. Yes, we did. 101. There you go. And good flight time. No parachute. Not that we can see. But altitude reach was the best in class. Airtime, best in class. Max speed, best in class. Bonus earnings and daily interest. Wow. So, there you go. We can level up the pulse jet even further. I'm probably going to level up the rockets as well, just to get more rockets. So, that's basically the game. It's extremely simple. But for some reason, I find it quite endearing. It's fun. It's fun. There's, you know, sometimes you just have to go with that. I mean, I could probably pick it apart like a pack of wolves savaging a long dead corpse. What's the point? Let's just take it for what it is. It's a older Flash game that you can play for free and launch penguins into space, and I find it to be quite simple, quite relaxing, and just, like I say, a good laugh. Either way, that's been a bit of, for whatever reason, Learn to Fly 3. It's a game that, like I say, I've put about an hour and a half game time in, and it's cost me nothing. So, you know what? You can't really knock it. Either way, if you like what you see, by all means, check the game out. The link's in the description. If it is still on the Flash game, actually, well, I guess Flash is dead now, isn't it? It's been removed from service, so there might be ways to play it, but this works perfectly fine on the Steam one that I downloaded. But if you want to see, if you want to play this, link's in the description. If you want to see more, by all means, let me know. If you have any suggestions for how to play it better, by all means, pop them in the comments. And yeah, if you had played this back in day, by all means, let us know. I'd like to know your sort of thoughts and what you remember about it fondly, or when did you play it. It would be nice to hear. Either way, anecdotes are good. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.